Hello everyone and welcome to the Sec. This week it is advice week to your high school self. So this is just some piece of advice I'm sharing with you guys in general about high school and just some things that I wish I would have known, I guess, or that I would say to like reassure myself and that like everything's just going to be alright. It'll work its way through. But you know, first thing I'd just like to say is high school is probably going to be the most eventful 4 years of your life because, you know, everybody's changing and becoming their own person. People that you were friends with in the past, you're not necessarily going to be friends with in high school, like, you know, in elementary to high school. And, you know, I would say the friends that you make in high school are probably going to be the ones that are going to be there for you the most throughout life, because I've experienced so much life after high school. I experienced a full year and a half. So much has happened. Not gonna lie, that was coming across a little bit sarcastically, but towards the end I was just being actually serious because a lot has happened in a year and a half since I've graduated. And yeah, and I'm really glad that I remained friends with a lot of the people that I have. And you know, it's true, like, not everybody's going to have time for you, and you're really going to have to be that annoying person, and you're going to have to think, oh my god, when are we going for coffee? And you're going to have to write on their wall, and you're going to have to message them, and text them, and Snapchat them, and Instagram comment the crap out of their pictures. But, you know, there's certain people that if you have done that with, and they don't care, just forget about them, because if somebody genuinely wants to maintain a friendship, it's a 50-50 road, traffic. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. But it is the most eventful 4 years of your life. For me personally, I found the last 2 years were the most eventful, but that's just being said in general. I found the biggest thing that I wouldn't say I didn't really suffer from it that much. I didn't let it bother me that much. Is validation, like in general. Everybody wants to be popular. They want to be going to the high school parties. They want to be on teams. They want to, you know, everybody's just trying to fit in. They want to know that, oh my gosh, like, oh my goodness, like, you're popular. Everybody wants that in a sense, you know. Everybody wants that. They want to be cool. They want that validation. They really do. And, you know, everybody thrives for it in different ways. I just really didn't care all that much for it sometimes. You know, you try to fit in the sense where, you know, a lot of people see high school as a big catwalk. They want to be wearing $300 pair of Uggs that get ruined the minute they walk in snow or they fall their ass on the ground, because they're actually made in Australia and they're made for the beaches. They're not actually made for our winters. Plot twist. Just putting that out there. So if you're going to get a pair of Ugg-looking like boots, make sure it has a grip at the bottom. Okay, just giving you guys a piece of advice. And you know, everybody wants that, you know, silver pair of jeans or the Lululemons, or they want that, you know, that $200 hoodie, you know. Everybody wants that. And honestly, I didn't really care for all that as much. A part of me, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of want that, like, oh, it'd be totally cool to have a $200 pair of jeans, but I knew at the end of the day that it's not gonna make me better than anybody else, and I would grow out of them in no time, because I had issues with my pants, okay? I just couldn't fit into pants that long, or they would just get worn down, okay? So, just saying. But validation, you don't need the Lululemons to fit in, okay? And just buy your Lululemons on sale, really. Just be smart, because, you know, if you're working and your parents pay for your gas and they pay for everything else, and you're just working for the hell of it, and you can do that, well, go ahead. Like, go for it. Shoot for the stars. Go buy yourself as many $200 pair of jeans as you want. And buy yourself those $300 pair of shoes so I can watch you slip your ass on the snow. It'll be great. Free entertainment, right? Sorry, I'm totally kidding. They're great shoes. They don't really appeal to me, but they're great shoes, right? Just be accepting. But yeah, you don't need to you don't need to do drugs. You don't need to smoke tobacco, weed, whatever. You can smoke everything, inhale ingest. You don't need to do that. You don't need to be drinking every single weekend. You really don't need any of that. You don't need to be on a sports team. You don't need to be some fancy smancy artist or be getting A's in everything to fit in. Just go to school and do the best you possibly can. If you are honestly doing your best and you are achieving all that stuff, that is amazing. I'm proud of you. Your parents are proud of you. You are proud of you. But you really don't need that. You really don't. So the validation thing is probably the biggest thing. Procrastination. Like, I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one who procrastinated the crap out of everything. But I feel like if I had reduced my levels of procrastination, I probably would have been able to have done a lot more things instead of sitting at home and like watching a whole bunch of Brown shows and be like, oh my god, I have an essay due in like 3 hours. You know? You should have just started the essay before. Like the 2 weeks when you first got it, and then after just kind of worked at it a little bit for a little bit of time every single day, and then you would have been done your essay like the week right after, a week before it was due. So, you know, just like putting that out there. And I wish I didn't talk as much as I did. And like I still currently do, but I don't talk to as many people as I normally do. So the people that I do talk to have to deal with my talking ability and my skills to just ramble on and be a sarcastic bitch. And, you know, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely sarcastic and I just lay it down thick sometimes. And I'm sorry, but it's just the way I am. I'm just gonna lay it down and just be like, oh my god, you totally like opened my Snapchat but you didn't reply my text. Wow, I totally didn't send those at the same time, you bitch. You know, like, I'm just gonna say it. It's gonna slip right out. It's gonna happen. But yeah, if I didn't talk a lot in class, I probably would have been able to finish a lot of my assignments on time. So that would probably be my biggest advice. And I was in choir, and as much as I would complain about it and my mom forced me to be in choir, I think a part of me must have enjoyed it to have remained sane after being in choir for 4 years with the teachers that I had, you know, and wearing that ugly black nun dress. I know I still have it somewhere. It is in my house somewhere. I hope I never find it. I would be okay with that. The pictures are more than enough. And wearing it was more than enough. But, you know, there must have been something. I didn't really care for the songs, and I was a horrible singer, and I still am a horrible singer. You know, there was the days where they would make you sing in front of everyone, and you would just think, wow, could we torture me any other way? But, you know, at the end, nobody probably remembers me singing, because they were probably like, oh my god, I'm just the best soprano ever. Oh my god, she just sucks that out, whatever. I'm still amazing. And I'd be like, okay, that's great. I'm glad you feel that way. But yeah, talk less, do more. I wasn't bad. I wish I would have been more badass. Like I didn't get invited to any parties except for like the ones in the senior year, so I wish I would have been like more like, oh my god, let's like go try to sneak into somewhere. I never have once in my life. Like, I've always just waited. I've been that good person. You know, like, frick being that good person. I should have tried sneaking into a club. Or, like, going to the liquor store and buying drinks. Booze. Buying booze. Because the last time I went, I didn't get ID'd. I still look little, don't I? Like, somewhat, like, innocent. Whatever. But, having said all of that, most eventful 4 years of your life, you will look back on experiences, and ones that you were mortified of, you will learn to laugh at, and you will have met great people along the way, ones you will hate and continue hating, or ones that you have hated and became besties with, or ones that you were best friends with and still are best friends with. And I'm proud to say that Elisa and Chelsea I met in high school, and I'm great friends with them. Me and Chelsea are soulmates. She's not allowed to go anywhere. And Elisa's my home slice. I know that in any situation I'm in where I don't feel like I have somebody to go to, I know that I can rely on her. She's got my back. So I hope that everyone's able to have that and find that with people that they remain friends with after high school. Bye guys, have a great day.